Yeah, he had to retire high too.
Yeah.
Like nobody was touching him.
Y'all niggas, I was at football practice.
Did him and Jen do something?
No,
they never battled, right?
No, because they weren't too different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't take the route of rap. This guy had national publicity for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Winning.
Yep.
Then gets signed to a major record label, a super producer.
And went on the Basement.
On the Basement. And where are we today? Has anyone ever heard his album?
Nope.
No.
Just that one
I think
song.
that's
Jin
that
was
song.
Jin was the same way.
Shout out to Post.
Jin had an album.
Yeah,
But
no.
Jin
was in a movie.
But and Jin
Couple
actually
movies.
went into the battle world. I don't think Poster Boy did.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. He finagled a career out of it, but it's just, even with all of that, like, exposure, the mob is fickle. It was like, yo, we only liked you on Freestyle Friday. We don't want to hear an album from you.
You're right.
You know, I just heard Inspectah Deck on Talib Kweli's
On
podcast
Talib, right?
talk about that. They were talking about how people were saying that Wu-Tang fell off when they made it. And I've never heard anybody say that ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that.
because once they released, Wu-Tang Forever for Wu-Tang fans was like the Bible. Like that was the double CD, and it was a great fucking double. It was like the Bible. So then when you had, what was it? It was one of those rap movies that came out. Was it The Show? That came out right around the time. And they had like
The show. That's when
Was it backstage or?
No,
it was The Show,
the
right?
show. Yeah, Biggie.
Yeah, Wu-Tang was in the show
Wu-Tang was
too.
in it.
Method Man was like having a beef with that was the first time that they illustrated how the beefs are always happening within Wu-Tang, because I guess 9 motherfuckers are always gonna go at it, and nobody ever believed that. And then that's the first time that they ever showed the Wu-Tang or members of the Wu-Tang actually beefing. I think it was like not even beefing. I think it was just like a confrontation, but nobody had ever seen that. And then you started seeing a little bit of the decline because Rizzo started going into movies and into Hollywood and into all that sort of shit.
Method Man went to the Redman.
Method Man and Redman. Yep.
I like their album.
Ghost and Ray did their thing.
But it's like people
did their thing, and now you have.
So you're saying the Wu fell off, but individually they were
No. I'm saying people thought the Wu. I'm saying that there's validity
okay.
to people because
perception.
Yeah, because everybody's doing their thing. Nobody's coming together to do an album.
No albums.
And when they do come together and do an album, they do that shit up, which I liked because I'm sappy like that. But they do that Bedrock shit.
No, I like that Bedrock. I really like that Bedrock joint.
And we go. And everybody was like, nah, get
That's
that.
not
Get
Wu.
that. Nah,
Yeah,
it's not
it's
Wu.
not
Get that shit the fuck out. Get that shit the fuck out.
I like it at
And
all.
they're in the video dressed in like Fresh
Yeah,
Flintstones and shit.
No.
Nope. So they were like that. Even more solidifies the fact that they fell off.
Who came up with that one?
Yeah, I think that was the RZA. Yeah, I think that was another. The RZA gets a lot of backlash for being the guy that kind of breaks up.
Maybe, but also
He gets the credit.
in that podcast that I was talking about with Talib and the Jizza, he talks about how what was it? Cream. Like they had wrote 4 verses. Like he wrote 4 verses for Cream. Raekwon had like 3 verses for Cream. And it was the RZA that was like, no. You're going to do 1 verse, but you're going to take these lines from this one, these lines from, and constructed the verse that you hear on the on the album for all of them, for everybody that rapped on that song.
He used to like tell people to rap, and then he would section you out. Like you're gonna go first, and I'm gonna put your line here. I'm gonna put your.
He architected a lot of it.
Yeah,
but
he was out of control.
So I guess you're allowed to be a mad genius every now and then and go fucking Fred Flintstone. You know that's ever popping, dog. What up, though? What episode we on, dog?
Episode 119, Growing Pains Pod. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, it's just coming out naturally now, boy.
I'm telling you, 200 is right around the corner.
Yeah, it's right.
It is kind of flying.
You are
Not gonna lie, I feel like 100 was like yesterday.
right. It is. Yeah, it is flying through.
About to be 20% through
We are almost at 200.
our next 100. You know what I'm saying?
20 weeks is a.
We did
Next
20
week will be
weeks
20.
already?
Next week will be 20 weeks since the 100.
That just goes to show how long this fucking year has been.
Yo.
Fam.
Nah, no lie. I felt like 100 was a while ago.
I felt like
This year
it was a long
yeah.
time ago.
This year's been long as shit.
Yeah.
It's been one of those years, bro. I was
20.
It's been a lot.
Still.
A lot has
It's
happened.
still a lot.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. And now it's cold. It's fucking cold.
Like that, though.
It was 70 degrees last week, wasn't it? A week and a half ago?
I was complaining about it being too hot.
I think we're going back up though. 60 this weekend.
Please.
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got moms
We're
coming
going
up
back
here. She don't do this shit. She don't do this shit at all. This cold? Nah. Just I open up the car door when we park up here. And this weather, she be like, God damn it. Just mad. Her trip is already
I don't
ruined.
even love you like that.
This is bullshit.
She's from New York.
Yeah, but that's why she moved down south. It's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Is our bloodline originally Southern?
Yeah, we're from
Okay.
Sumter, South Carolina. Home of Fort Sumter. That's where the family originated from. Noah Smith. That's as far back as we can go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
That was not his last name.
Probably not a Smith.
Damn it.
Probably not. Wasn't that the dude's name in like what's the shit? Pocahontas? Wasn't his name like John Smith?
I think it's John Smith.
Oh man, they might have
I think it
owned
was like
us.
John Smith.
Damn.
I think it was like John Smith or something like that.
They might have owned us, though. I'm gonna need somebody in my family to fact check that for me. How were your weekends, fellas?
Damn. Well,
Shit.
what did I do?
It's Wednesday now, so
I'm gonna say the weekend was good.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I
know
can't
what?
Remember it?
they still busting off, Al. Ain't nobody learned from last week.
That was so true.
Not storing no nut and focusing their brain. They are still busting off despite the Supreme Leader's command
You're right.
to focus. He's like,
They don't want the mental clarity, you know. Hey.
that was last week? Oh, I hit you tonight?
We were partying.
Yeah, I'm really.
Look at this shit. The confusion.
So Friday, yeah, I went to. No, I don't know. Saturday,
You ain't had no sports to play.
nothing.
You was hugged up.
I was fucked up.
I did some family stuff on Friday and then some friend stuff on Saturday. That was it. But it wasn't anything like crazy.
Right. I guess that's cool, right? With
Dinner and dinner. Yeah.
It's so uneventful that it's not even memorable.
It was eventful, but it wasn't like. It's crazy nowadays because
Oh, that was C's birthday.
even, huh?
C's birthday was
Yeah,
last
yeah, yeah.
weekend?
So even if it's like eventful, it has to like you're being told that it can't be eventful, right? Like as soon as you sit down, it's like, hey, by the way, mask on whenever you're walking around
Yeah.
Hey, and we only have about 60 to 90 minutes where you can sit down, so make it quick.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like so, it's like, all right, well now,
Don't get comfortable.
yeah, don't get comfortable.
Honestly, we prefer you to take it to go.
So it's one of those things where it's like it's eventful because you're getting out of the house, and then once you get out of the house, you're being pushed back into your house so quickly that it's just like, well,
Yeah. It's tough.
yeah.
I didn't really make it out the house that much last weekend. Friday, I went to Ella John's house, hung out. Saturday, I binge watched the fuck out of that Queen's Gambit. And it was fantastic. Sunday was football. Oh, man. Way to go, Josh Allen.
Huh?
Way to go, Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
They were my fantasy, so they were fire for me.
Well, now he put in work.
They put in work.
Yeah.
Just if only. Ooh, what a game. You didn't catch that one? Bills versus Cardinals, huh?
And DeAndre Hopkins had a nerve, right, to go and do it's the equivalent of dunking on somebody, because that's what you do. The kids do, players do. You dunk on somebody on their head.
I put it on their head.
You know,
At the end of the
He
game,
didn't do nothing
with
all
no time on the clock,
game.
their team was winning.
I told Cover,
They throw a Hail Mary.
but Pete
Over three well-positioned.
two.
The third one came in.
Came late.
and now that I've looked at it many times,
He hit
I am convinced that if that third dude doesn't come in, that ball gets knocked out.
Yeah, but again,
It didn't happen, but I'm convinced.
he mossed all three of them.
But just
Two.
Pete, the fact that I was telling Kaba, one, Murray is fast.
He's really fast. I told you that when he played him. Dallas was like, damn, this little scat back.
Like, you can't catch him. And then he's running towards the left and throws a 50-yard Hail Mary across his body with the right. I watched the replay. He gets pushed out of bounds. He's looking that way at the
other way.
monitor. The ball's going that way. He goes,
That's it. D-hop down there somewhere.
you know, how Steph Curry shoots the three and just turns around.
Turns
before
around,
going
walk
in?
off. I was like, oh, they're going to be tight.
Listen,
I knew y'all was
So
gonna-
what was the score?
we was up 4. I can't remember.
Lost
what it was.
by 2.
So they had to score a touchdown.
They needed a touchdown. They couldn't do a
And
field
this is game ending. Like no time left on the clock.
goal. Walked off. It was poetic. And as soon as it happened, I was
It
just
would have
like,
been a great
Bubs
win.
and Al are
It would have
tight.
been a great win
What, 7-2?
after
or?
beating the Seahawks.
Yeah.
To now beat the Cardinals. Right, we're on pace. AFC East is probably going to be in the bag. The Dolphins are red hot right now.
Getting tight, right? Y'all both 6-3?
7-3, and we're on our bye this week. Well,
Yeah.
we, not me. Them. They're on their bye this week. The Bills.
And the Dolphins are 6-3.
Dolphins
So they could be
6-3.
tied for first.
Yeah, but they'll lose. They're not that good.
I don't know. Tua looking like something, boy.
Just
Looking
gotta
like
figure 'em-
Colin. He looks like Russell Wilson to me.
Just got to figure him out. Give some time.
All right, I guess. He can
And
throw the
so-
rock.
Like I told you, Kava, you know, Cole was there. We was having beers.
Oh, you did it in front of Corn?
I didn't want to stay.
Oh, hilarious.
I didn't want to stay. I left. All set.
Walked out.
Just for the listeners
There was one more
and
game.
viewers.
There was one more game left. I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, fuck
Me and Cole both Cowboy fans, and they give us shit all the time
Mm-hmm.
about the Cowboys
right.
being trash. So now Bub is at Cole's crib and watching
And he got his hat
DeAndre
on.
house it. Cowboys got their first win in the last 6 weeks on the bye.
Did they play? I don't think they played.
Nope. Didn't lose. First time we didn't lose in a long time. So I'll take it. Damn. Yeah, that was it. Just watch those games. And then was back to work on Monday, baby.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much my weekends now. I have a lot of time on my hands these days.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of time on my hands these days. So, you know.
Hands are free and
Hands
everything.
Free hands.
No nut, November.
No, he said he's getting focused.
I'm
man.
focused. Mental.
Getting
It's all about the
focused.
mental.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to snap. Just come in here like, you know what? Enough's a fucking enough, fellas.
Enough is a fucking enough.
What happened? Yeah, you still staying true to the no nut? Good for you, man.
No sex. Because no nuts out of the way. Was out of the
No
window.
sex.
No
Reem
sex.
said
Okay.
self-care is not a problem.
Self-care.
We agreed last week that self-care is not a problem.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So no sex.
No sex.
Not by choice, but it happens. No, we gonna do.
So wait. So that means that if a choice,
Right.
if you start getting choices, then that shit's out the window too.
I don't know. I can't predict the
I
future.
thought that this was no sex November. What do you mean?
You only
You
got
should
like-
be able to predict. Reem's not drinking, and he can predict that he's not going to be drinking tomorrow.
Right.
10 more days. I mean, I'm not counting, but that includes weekends, not business days.
10 more days.
Right? No, what's today? 19th, 20th?
18th,
18.
And there are 30 days, so 12 more days.
31.
There's no 31st.
Oh,
November
you sure?
31st? That don't sound right. It's
You're right.
December 31st.
You're right.
I never knew. There's a way to know that. People know exactly what months have
Something you
30.
can do your hands or
The
something.
hands.
Yeah, something.
I forget how it goes. I think it's that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I forget what it is. But you can figure it out which months have 31 by your knuckles.
You just remember. I'm like, November ain't got no 31st. November 30th. Until somebody tell me. So, yeah, 12 more days, bro. You got this.
Yeah, we're good.
Watch. Be
Yeah.
the crush of your dreams pops up out of nowhere.
Like,
I'm so sick of my fucking man. I'm leaving him. I always wanted to tell you something. It was either between you or him, and I fucked up. I want to make it right tonight.
Tonight. Yeah, because she's leaving
Not tomorrow.
Yeah, 'cause
This
she's leaving-
nigga
she's
out
leaving tomorrow. She-
will slap that laptop. Man, slap it. All right, fellas. Send me my phone. I'm good.
Oh, shit.
oh,
That
shit.
no sex November shit will never
I
be brought up
gotta
again.
go.
Wow.
He said, it's December in some universe.
It's like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly, bro. That's funny shit.
Yo, Twitter. Not most of you are not, fuck with Twitter like that. I go, I haven't opened my Twitter, and they have this thing called fleets.
I did see that.
Fleets.
Like a bank? Fleet
No.
bank?
So Twitter has a story now. You can put a story. You know how like Facebook has it now. Snapchat is a story, and then IG has it. Now Twitter has it. It's called the fleet. The difference is, from what I've seen, is that when you post it and somebody views it, it goes away. You know how you can go to somebody's Instagram profile and still see their story? On Twitter, if I'm wrong, I might be wrong about this, but if you tap on it, you can view it, and then you won't be able to view it again.
I feel like that's how Instagram started with the stories, right?
No, it's always been 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, 24 hours.
So Twitter, as soon as you view it, it's gone. You can't see it again.
I don't know what the point is.
Me either.
Why? No. Why do we have all of these different apps if they all do the same exact thing?
That's
I think that's what
they're all doing the same thing.
That's
All of them.
It's like chicken sandwiches now. Every place has the buttermilk biscuit original or whatever it may be chicken sandwich.
Is it because they realize that certain things make money, so they emulate whatever's making money? Like,
Makes
oh, that
sense.
makes money over there.
What's
so
funny
it's
is
a copycat.
when it
world.
hit, and I think it hit yesterday. People were complaining about it. Don't be posting. Why we? And then you see all those people that were complaining.
fleets.
Fleeting.
Fleets.
That's kind of
Is a fleet is like a ton of boats, right? Is that a fleet?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why I just thought of that.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Is fleeting a word or is it fleeing?
Fleet. What?
Fleeting or fleeing? Like, fleeing.
The second
scene.
part. The latter.
But fleeting isn't a word because that's why
Fleeting.
I'm like trying to. Why fleet? Because it automatically deletes, like it leaves the scene. I don't know. I have to look. I might have to Google that.
Maybe tweet and they're just trying. Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Why,
Fleet.
It's all the same shit.
That's why. That's
I
what
didn't
I'm telling you. Instagram. I don't even know nothing else, bro. I don't even know how to use Facebook anymore. No,
Fam, if
I'm really not on Facebook like
if
that. either.
if I didn't have a podcast, we wouldn't have a Facebook. But the only reason why we have one is for the podcast. So
I have one for my family, my friends back home. Like I don't.
That was the original intent of Facebook,
Yeah.
to connect with family, friends,
Right.
distant relatives.
I don't even do. I can't tell you the last time I logged into my Facebook account.
Facebook now is a
It's like my
individual news source for bullshit.
well, that's what Twitter was for me, anyways. Was my news source. That's what
That's
I
what
got.
Twitter is for me now.
You can get a little comedy in there, little.
I try to get a
Little
little
hee-hee,
comedy.
ha-ha.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, my Twitter's kind of fun, man.
Yeah,
Like,
mine
it's kind of
is.
lit.
Yeah.
It's all right. I know other people's Twitters can be out of fucking
No,
control.
my Facebook is like, what the fuck?
Opinions,
Just,
opinion posts. Yeah.
yeah, just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, is A&D Fitness closed?
Yeah.
why?
Shut down by Raimondo.
Shutting down all fitness centers?
Specifically them, I think at this point, from what I'm hearing, and it's about the mask mandate. And if you listen to Joe's stories,
Oh, okay.
it's like
I haven't.
somebody took a screenshot of the picture and like reported them to.
Oh my god.
That shit happened first, and they start sending inspectors, and I guess there was some false claims made by the inspectors about conversations that never happened, and then I think where it stands right now, and Joe and Alicia, I stand with you guys, so correct me if I'm wrong, but they have an ultimatum where like every employee there has to take the COVID test, or they have to close their doors for 2 weeks. But Joe is very much against that testing or that. Look, help me working out is why I'm confident. What we do here as a family and the health and the nutrition that we're bringing to the community, like that's what we do.
That's preventative for him. Yeah.
Right. We don't have cases of COVID that have come out of here. As 4 people since it started had contracted COVID, but not from the gym,
right,
from their own personal lives. So no, I'm not. I don't want to be in your test. I don't want to be in your database. I don't want to be any of that shit. So yeah, they're in a fight. They did an outdoor workout at the State House on Monday night.
I did see that.
Was that like a protest?
It kind of was, right? Just a
like
demonstration of, oh yeah, it's closed. That's
like
cool. We'll
coming
bring that
over
shit
here.
right here to your doorstep.
Yeah.
You know Joe.
I like it.
He's like, yeah, we'll bring it to your steps.
I like it. I mean, I know we had our coaches parent meeting last night, and our players have to wear masks during practice. and we'll have to wear masks during games.
Really?
And so we have to find the correct mask because our tryouts, they had the surgical mask on. Now you're drenched in sweat. Now it's sagging off the face because you have to keep it above nose and mouth.
Yeah.
And so obviously, kids never doing this before had the surgical mask on, and now they can't breathe. So now they're exhausted and tired, and so we found some masks that are breathable and that they'll be able to run in. But yeah,
I wonder what that means. Like getting used to recirculating,
right,
rebreathing the air that you're trying to
push out.
Like what? Like
it's
I want
coming
constantly. Like in such a intense. Like it's one thing to be driving. you're not exuberating any.
But it's right here,
But it's right here, and you're playing basketball.
And you're sweating, and you're running.
You're playing basketball.
It's not even that air. This shit is like it's like putting a plastic bag over your head. When you're working out and you're really breathing, like that mask comes into your mouth when you shit'll choke you.
Right.
So when you say mask, are you thinking like the like those high altitude things, or like the fucking Bane mask? Like,
first it started with like the breathable mask, right? They don't want the vent because stuff comes out of the vent. So
that's tough. I don't know what to think. You know what
I'm
saying? Like,
I don't know if I'm playing basketball.
Yeah, that's tough.
Right. But the kids are like, we want to play.
Right.
So just think about, it's almost like the NCAA when it ended the way it did. And we know, for those that watch March Madness and the NCAA tournament, a lot of people get discovered there. A lot of seniors,
right,
get discovered.
Make that run, that magic run.
Like you haven't heard about this player. They complete 4 years, but this 1 month or these few games that they get to play in the tournament, boom, who is this guy? Now he's getting looks by the NBA and things like that. And it's the same thing for high school seniors. Like, we have a senior on our team. I mean, the good thing, he's already committed to a college.
Okay.
But just think about all the other seniors that are playing for other schools. Are like, I need this.
And shot up 3-4 inches over the summer. Like, improved dramatically. If I can get this look.
Right.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, we're in a tough environment, man.
This is where I struggle with this one-size-fits-all thing. The mask I get in everyday societal actions. I get that. When we start talking about like organized athletics and sports like that, like this is where I want the advancements in detection. Can we screen these kids as they walk in, have immediate results like, yep, negative. Everyone on the court we know is negative because we just screened them in the last
or you
6 hours.
Screen them the day before because they have tests that have 8 to 12 hour. You can get a result. So how about the teams that are playing each other? They take the test the day before. You bubble them, right? They don't leave where they took the test,
right?
And then they go play the game.
And everyone else in there, whoever's in the
there's already no fans. They're not gonna have any fans.
There's no fans.
So it's just coaches, coaching staff, and players.
That's the part where I need us to start getting to. Like, the shutdown thing has its negatives. You're gonna put a mask on a kid and ask him to play 110%. That just sounds like the recipe for like a Lynn Bias story, right. Like where someone's gonna pass out and just drop on the court, and then that's only gonna have to happen one time before they're like, that's it.
It's done.
Not doing that no more.
Right.
So what are we doing for that detection, that immediate detection? And yep, you're cleared to play. Boom, you're in here, locked in for the day. Like, that's where I want us to start thinking and go. This rudimetric, one-size-fits-all approach of everyone stay in your house and everything you do requires a mask. It's just not going to be, I don't think, successful and come back. It hasn't worked.
Right.
We did the shutdown. It was COVID. Here. The mask. No, I don't think we did the mask as a country.
No, we definitely didn't do it.
As our commander in chump.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have to wear your mask if you don't want to. Fucking idiot. A million MAGA march.
What's making our cases jump? So
million MAGA march.
Well,
6 rallies in one night.
That's true, but we also had the riots. That made our case the riots like jumped in the spring, right? Late spring or whatever.
But we were down in July.
But then they were down in July. Even though we have beaches. Well, beach air is supposed to be good.
But the numbers
for
didn't spike like they thought they would in the summer when they let people out.
Well, you got vitamin D. You got a lot of sun.
Right.
And you're outside.
You're outside.
We hit the beach a couple times, but it was just like stay the fuck away from people.
Yep.
So it worked out. Yeah.
Now
Well, more people getting tested is what I think.
That
Because I don't think
that could be something.
because they're not showing the testing numbers, right? Like
Yeah,
how
but
many people are getting tested? Because that's the only way you find out the cases are up.
But you also find.
But then why are the
I don't know what to
hospitalizations
believe.
up?
Aren't there also evidence that the testing is not 100%?
Right.
So there's a ton of false
The
positives.
rapid test there's a 30% chance that it's false. That's the rapid test. But
Right.
a lot of people are taking the rapid test. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Because a lot of people are like posting like, hey, just took 2 tests.
Right.
One's positive, one's negative.
Yeah, I think that's because one is the rapid test and one is the one that they actually go into your nose that you feel it.
'Cause the
the
rapid
rapid
test-
you do it yourself.
No, the one at the convention center, they actually do it. And they get
Yeah, no, there's 2 of them though at the convention center. There's the rapid test, and then there's the one that they do it. The rapid test, they give you the Q-tip and you do it.
No, I did the rapid test. They did it.
They did it there.
Nice. So maybe rapey. Wait, I don't even know why we like testing. To me, doesn't. I guess it's not the denominator or the correlation as to why the numbers are up. Like when you say, "Oh, we do more testing,"
Well, I'm saying, how do you prove that the numbers are going up? Obviously,
because of the hospitalizations and the
think so?
deaths. Yeah, that's my barometer because it's like if
Well, the deaths are getting per incident, they're getting lower.
Yeah.
where
So per
not in El Paso.
Texas,
Yeah,
people dying over there.
that prison where they have 200 bodies.
Oh,
and
prisons and prisons. Those like prisons, group
Clusters and
homes,
shit like
yeah,
that.
them shit's again fucking the street.
I mean,
Because you
9 freezer trucks worth of
can't,
bodies.
they're densely populated, so you can't.
9 freezer
I
trucks?
think what they have over 75,000 or 73,000 people hospitalized right now across the country. So to me, it's like, I don't care how many tests you take. If you have 10 people in this room that are, let's just say HIV positive, and then you put them in a room with 100 people, and you test 100 people, there should still only be 10 people that are HIV positive. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how many people you test, how many people are actually getting sick, and how many people are actually dying. Now, death tolls are over 1,000 a day, and you have over 73,000 people hospitalized. And I'm still kind of like, not afraid of COVID. My problem is the economic effect that it's going to have. Because other people are getting sick. Other people are hurt for other reasons, but the hospital's at max capacity. You know what I mean? Soon, they're going to lock our state down. Kids are going to have to come back home. People at work are going to get impacted. Like, it's just, 2020 got to be the fuck over.
COVID got to be.
Is COVID,
COVID ain't
how
going
how long do you think COVID's gonna be around for?
To the vaccine.
Now,
April.
COVID's here for forever.
Oh yeah. It's like gonna be like
Okay.
It's here for forever. It's the flu.
But to this, you mean the seriousness of it? Where
Nope. I mean, how long? I mean, is this another chupacabra or is this HIV? Like, what are we talking about?
No, it's
Because how the hell aren't they talking about a vaccine coming out in January for? In January? Isn't that unheard of?
y'all taking that?
Isn't that unheard of?
it's very unheard of, and that's funny that you just said that.
I don't want to discourage things. I'm not. That's
Well-
not what I'm trying. I'm just being inquisitive.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because the God MC was on his Instagram page, and he had Rizzo Islam,
The God MC, Rakim.
Lupe. So, but they had a very interesting conversation about vaccines. Lupe is, and I say that I'm biased towards him, but
He just needs to stick to rap.
yes, you are biased. You just called him the God MC.
I didn't know who he was talking about at first.
you-
I was
but
like,
you
me,
knew who he was talking about.
Jehovah. I don't know.
But maybe now,
they were having a conversation about whether vaccines should be taken or not. And on Lupe's side is, yes, we should all be taking the vaccines. And Rizzo Islam is saying, no, we shouldn't. But at the very least, we shouldn't be mandated to take the vaccine.
Yeah.
And if you start to look around, there are, what did I just see? What's the,
Denmark?
not Denmark, but it's something here. Ticketmaster. I think it's Ticketmaster. I read an article where to get into their concerts, you are going to you're going to have to be vaccinated for that,
or show proof that you have been tested. Yeah.
And so it was a very interesting conversation between the two of them, because one of them is leaning one side and the other one's leaning the opposite way. And I think that was a very good conversation for them to have, because they are talking about facts and while they were doing this Instagram live. But
I just think we should be inquisitive whenever an adult is telling adults what to do, and that adult isn't a expert on what you're telling me what to do. Like that's. And I also think we should be inquisitive.
Question the experts.
When we have, we should question the experts too, but to a certain extent. I mean, there's certain shit that I'm going to be question a doctor until I'm not going to know what other question to ask. But at the same time, I think we should always, no matter what, even if we're for it, we should always question government, because we have fucking artifacts written telling us that the reason why we left a parliament is because we need to question government, because sometimes power corrupts.
Often.
What's the phrase? Power corrupts absolutely, and some shit like that, right? But we should always be. So when I hear Gina, it's not that I don't believe her. It's just I have to question, where is she getting her information from, and why isn't she being more? Why isn't she explaining what all this means? Like, why aren't we talking about, like before we were talking about, COVID's killing people. Now we're talking about COVID's infecting people. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, it's infecting people. That means does that mean that the virus mutated? What does that mean?
Right.
That's
a good question.
And to Joel's point, I'm doing what I have to do from a preventative perspective with regards to the majority of diseases and the majority of viruses, right? Like, I'm doing preventative.
Science says that the healthier person has a higher likelihood to
have. Yeah. So hey, Gina,
experience.
Can you, since you're taking this expert stance on a virus, why aren't you talking about the preventative measures?
Have you not heard that COVID is leaving long-lasting effects?
How do they know that? If COVID's only been here for 11 months,
they have reports of.
How do they know that?
What do you mean long-lasting? What?
They can speculate that. How do they know that?
Respiratory issues and things of that nature.
Health issues.
Yes.
Now you have a pre-existing condition that you didn't have prior to when you had it.
I can see that. I can see that. But I can see that happening to anybody that has a pre-existing condition. Like if I have diabetes, I shouldn't be catching another type of shit.
No.
Because now that's going to, if I have asthma and COVID is gonna has
respiratory,
fam, that's long term effects.
We don't know what the effects are gonna be on that, right?
There may be some long, you're right.
I'm not fucking with
if you have any immune deficiency disease.
Immune deficiencies,
There's any idea about a mandated with vaccine is. I think we should take to the streets armed.
Yeah, we should question that shit.
Question that shit. It's and actually it happened in Denmark. That's why I thought you were talking about it.
No, but I seen that too though.
Yeah. So in Denmark they had wrote it into their constitution that the government had the power to force vaccination or treatment onto a person who tested positive for COVID, even if that force included calling the police, having you held down, and the medicine injected into you. And they took to the streets for 9 fucking days, and they pulled that shit out of the Constitution. My biggest issue with this, first of all, it's called Operation Warp Speed. Okay? Whoever fucking came up
let's get it the fuck down tomorrow. Dog.
Operation, whatever protocols we have in place to make sure a vaccine is safe and sound, fuck them. Let's get this done ASAP. Under an administration that called the whole shit a hoax. In a time faster than any other vaccination created in modern history, in modern science. And I'm supposed to put it in me and my boy? Nah. You got to, first of all, I need to see that shit in, no offense to the primates, I'm going to need to see that shit in the monkey for like 2 or 3 years. in an ape.
Because that's usually how long it takes for a vaccine to, because they got to get tested.
Yeah. I'm going to see it in an ape for about 2 or 3 years before it becomes one of those things like when your son is born, then we give him the COVID-19 vaccination or the hepatitis thing.
Almost becomes like, like the flu shot.
Right. Well, not even the flu shot, because I think it'll be something like the vaccinations that you have to get when you're born.
Oh, okay.
Like that type of thing. It'll be the flu shot to get it out to everybody now, but I think it'll be part of that birthing, before you leave the hospital with the baby. Boop. But before that happens, let me see what this shit does to a mammal for a couple years. This whole this idea that we're gonna have millions of them. Mammal. Yeah, we're just gonna in June. We're gonna have it, and you guys are gonna believe that it's all good for you.
See, that's the funny thing, and I hate to keep pounding the dead horse of Trump supporters, but they were anti-mask. I don't hear that same energy towards vaccines.
No.
I don't hear that same energy.
They're not going to have it.
But it's weird. It's weird. How are you going to be against masks, but not against the vaccine that they're going to put into you?
Because the president wasn't.
Yeah.
The president said, we're going to have a vaccine. And he said, I promise. And here's what's going to happen. If this shit happens, I'm going to be so mad. But I'm going to laugh my ass off. Fuck you trying to make me wear a mask. I'm not wearing no goddamn mask. Okay? Trump, it's official. You are no longer the president. The vaccine is here. Joe Biden, we have the vaccine, and we want to mandate America to take it. Fuck you, Joe. I'm not taking your mandated vaccine, but Trump built it. No. You're not going to trick me. And no one's going to take the vaccine. Civil war.
Civil war.
It all ends in civil war. But watch, that's how dumb some of these people are in the world, where it's going to be, even though this whole time Trump's saying vaccine, that's cool. When the vaccine actually comes, but it's coming from Joe, government can't force me to take a vaccine.
I mean, once mandates start happening, then I guess it's time to start looking elsewhere.
Agreed.
Where? You ain't going to Nigeria? Ain't nobody going to Lagos?
Nah, I'm not going that far.
You don't take it down to DR?
Nah, I ain't going to DR.
I'm down for DR.
You going up north?
Maybe hit the Netherlands or something. Maybe Sweden.
What?
Try some of that. See what that's about. There's some black people.
Try some of that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Live life. You said it.
Live life.
Sweden, huh?
They got different types of laws.
Refrigerators is mad small. Just random shit.
I don't need much.
This is some random shit. European appliances is mad small.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Get used to the bidet.
They're nice over there. Yeah. I heard the bidet's popping over here. Like, a few people have been like, yo, if you ain't got this.
Here?
Huh?
You said here?
You can get one now attached right to your toilet.
Those are the ones.
Yeah.
I'm getting. I've at least
good.
spoken to 3 people that have been like, yo, you are archaic if you don't have one of these things in your home. Like, what are you doing with that toilet paper shit? They're just smearing it all over the place.
You think you're not shitty right now?
Yeah.
You are shitty.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
shitty as a
What do you
motherfucker
think
right
you're
now.
actually wiping?
Yeah, SVU crime scene right now. Got a black light
all
on you.
over it's all over the place on you right now.
Oh, no, you said if the mandates come, we out.
Man. Once the mandates
Ain't no
come-
place gonna let us the fucking.
now we gotta get
You
vaccinated.
American? No, get the fuck out.
We gotta get vaccinated.
Yo, we're gonna be
Might
at
as well go right
somebody's
now.
border wall,
Might as well go right
sleeping
now.
in aluminum sheets.
How about Texas? We can go to Texas.
Nobody's going to Texas?
Why can't we go to Texas?
That's where they're dying. That's El Paso.
Nah, but El Paso is like small and shit. We can go to Dallas.
Texas. Texas is where they was running Joe Biden's bus off the road.
They were running.
Yeah, he won Texas by a lot.
They were.
Nah, man. I'm about to call Kanye.
Yeah, but Texas wants to be free.
He's
though.
popping in Wyoming right now.
Texas wants to be free. Texas
Kanye
is like,
got
nah, I'm not gonna do the
Kanye
man.
got a spot for us.
Does he?
He got land.
He
I
got
don't
a
know if
lot
it's
of
for
land.
us.
I'm going to Texas.
I might
I don't know if it's.
I might be fucking.
might
I
call
might fuck with Ye, man.
I
Nah.
might call Ye.
Just keep your number the same.
We got to get
Because
the
we're both
Skype
gonna
shit
need.
set
We're
up.
gonna need each other. Because
Okay.
if shit's popping in Texas, I'm gonna hit you.
Kanye said I can't invite nobody
I'm
else.
gonna need. I'm gonna need like
Just
6
me
to
and
12
Reem.
months.
Just me and Reem.
And if Kanye's already telling you that, I don't want to go to Wyoming.
What you talking about? You You get to have all the
That
babies
sounds-
you want.
that sounds
Somebody
like
else
cold
is gonna
already,
take care
dog.
of it in the Disney World out there.
That sounds like you guys are gonna die off of drinking some kind of lemonade or something. Oh, yeah, smoke this.
Kanye's a co-leader. Come on, man. Nigga made Jesus walk. Some respect on
Exactly.
him.
That's what I'm saying.
Some respect.
That's
on
what I'm
him, yo.
saying.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous though. I'm not gonna lie. That was the one fear that I had about the Democratic one election was mandated vaccinations. I don't like it. I don't take medicine much now anyway.
I don't think that they'll mandate it. I don't think that they'll get rid of that much. That's too much power. Right?
I feel like you really would have a problem in the country.
Yeah. Like the country would have
You would
a problem.
unite Negroes and MAGAs.
Yeah, like, hey, all right, this is
Hey,
control now.
it's really us versus them. And I don't think they want that kind of beef right now, but we'll see.
But they could sneak something in. They could just they could sneak something in. They could make it so that they can make it like the flu vac. Like you've never had a flu vac. Like, I don't think I've ever had the flu vaccine, but I've been close.
I think I might have got it once.
Right?
Maybe
Like
15 years ago or something.
Like
that.
what
At
if
work.
it's like once it's in you type of shit? What if it really is? What if it's like the next Neuralink?
I'm gonna wait for the first 3 waves.
Yeah.
They can collect more data this way. Like once they inject you with that shit, they can now track. Like they can only connect certain amount of data. This is me just getting out of control with it.
What's
Right?
this, some utopia shit right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, this is me just getting out of control.
Nanomites inside of
This
you.
is me trying to aggravate Bob, right? So what if it's like, you know what? They're collecting only so much data off of your phone. What if they could just get you, instead of getting an avatar of you that this is what David likes to eat and buy and look at? Fuck that. Who is he? Let me get that data.
So it's like recording while it's in you.
It's
And trace. Okay, because I'm like, I feel like people are already doing that shit, like just giving up all of their DNA.
But now
23andMe and fucking.
But once you have all this data, right? You have all these avenues that have to tell a story, right? Like once you have this culmination of data, you should be able to be like, X percentage of the U.S. or X percentage of this particular lot has X.
Predictable behavior type.
You could have, and now you could predict certain behaviors and say, let's say, hey, whomever lives in this radius always does X. Maybe we should inject these motherfuckers a little more and predict their behavior to go towards Y.
Bro, this is the storyline to Captain America: Winter Soldier. That's exactly what it was.
What?
They had so much data.
Captain America.
The movie Captain America: Winter Soldier has so much information on people that they predicted how they would impact society in the future. And if they were impacting society in the future in a way that went opposite the government, then they set up this, they called it a defense system, and they would target whoever would eventually grow into the opposition of the government and kill them early. But call them enemies of the state.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Manchurian Candidate type of shit.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, between that and
That was a great movie, by the way.
what's the other one? The Walking Dead. Like any zombie movie you can think of. That's all I think about with this vaccination shit. Is the Winter Soldier and zombies.
Or it could be utopia. By the way,
That was fun.
It could be utopia.
Reem called me a sociopath once. So
This is still. You're about to go no nut November.
I don't think Reem has changed the stance.
I was like this. With all due respect.
with all due respect, after watching Utopia
Respectfully.
and listening to
Respect.
Jessica?
No. Listening to what's his name on something Christie.
What'd you say?
And,
Chris Christie?
There's a girl that's
okay.
named Jessica.
oh no, but I love her though.
Jessica.
What's the evil dude's name?
Christy.
Christie.
That's the name of his company, right? Something Christy?
After hearing his plan, was he not right?
Wait, I haven't finished it.
Oh, chill.
Woo, then
Chill,
let me
chill,
stop.
chill. I'm
Let
glad
me
you
stop.
stopped. Because
Because I'm
I thought you were done.
I'm at the point where, and I'm not ruining anything, but I'm at the point where,
This is one season.
Yeah,
one season.
Just one season.
RJ
think it's
just
10.
One season
episodes.
and it's done.
No,
This is gonna be-
I'm sure there's another
This is
one.
like-
yeah.
Second
Hopefully there's another
10
one.
episodes. How long?
Hour?
55 minutes. Yeah, about an hour. RJ is having a conversation about what he now is going to do with himself with the blonde chick. With the blonde girl. The blonde little 16-year-old girl.
Who's
that
RJ?
That had the twin. RB. I'm sorry, not RB.
Okay, yep, okay. All right, gotcha.
RB.
I don't remember the names.
You can't remember RB though?
RB. You don't know RB? He's the killer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry.
With the hair.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Nah, you got a long ways to go.
Yeah, you got a long way to go.
It's just one more. I got one more episode.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I literally have one more episode.
No, I have like a decade to go. If you're saying he got one long ways to go, he got one episode.
But to understanding what the true plot, why,
Yeah.
because it has you thinking some type of way right now, like, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
But when you listen to the reasoning, you will come to a place where, like,
Oh, so is it like what you think?
Don't. They're gonna ruin it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But I know where you're going.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
yeah. But yeah, man. So 2020 was awesome. Oh God, what y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
I was gonna have a family thing.
No, you're not.
Invite everybody.
No, you're not.
So that was we'll probably end up doing
Unless you outside.
what we did for Easter.
What was that?
Small family stayed together and we Zoomed.
Okay.
The larger family, because usually we have a so my father's side of the family, we all get together, which my grandmother had 4
I'm not
kids.
zooming with any of you motherfuckers.
No.
Is that the tone?
4
side?
kids. Tone side, but not Tone. Tone's in another. So his grandfather and my grandfather are brothers.
Oh, okay.
So that side of the family usually gets together at my aunt's house, which she has a very small apartment. So we're not going to do it because my grandfather's not going to go. He's 90.
He's like, I'm not fucking with none of y'all. I'm trying to see 91, homie. I'm trying to see another summer, homie.
He get the text. He going to be like, close phone.
Yeah, all right.
He's over there like this already.
Yeah, all right. Don't even drop me no food off. I'm good.
Yeah, so we'll probably do something small.
What's the requirement now? It's
5.
5.
no.
Yes.
Yes.
5
Gathering of 5. No more.
in the house.
No. Why did I hear 10?
No, that was the old
It was-
gather.
Yeah, it was old. 5 was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And we'll probably be in quarantine by Thanksgiving.
What if you're a couple?
Are we there
and
already?
you got 4 kids?
You're fucking up.
Somebody got to go outside.
You're fucking up.
You got to eat Thanksgiving in the car.
Yo, hit the patio. Hit the
What are you
patio.
talking about?
Man in the house rule.
Yeah. Kids outside.
Yeah.
You know what's so stupid about this shit is how the fuck is it enforceable?
It's not.
Just tell me how. Who's walking around everybody's house on Thanksgiving
No,
Day like
they're expecting
head count?
They're expecting the Karens to be outside. And like, look, I see about 7 cars outside this
You know,
house.
like, you don't have a warrant to come in.
No.
So, no, not letting you in. There are 5 people in here. That's it. There are 5.
You know why I don't think that this is gonna work? We don't have a mission statement. Like, as Americans, we don't know who we are or who we want to be. Like, when you look at Japanese,
It's a
right?
melting pot.
Like, they know at the end of the day, at least they're all Japanese. Like, at least they all
The majority, at least.
the majority.
Yeah.
China, right? They're all
This is
China is one
America.
nation under
Fucking-
a groove.
This is
fucking. There's no
this
like.
is America.
There's nobody that questions their ancestry in China. No, Chan, dog.
It's America.
All the Chans is me.
All thousands of us.
Yeah, it's me. So there's no like even if there's a disagreement, even if you're like, yo, I'm East China
Still
and
Chinese.
I'm West China, even if there's that divide, I'm sure at some point in time they're like, yo, but if somebody's fucking with us, we still
With China.
like a motherfucker right there. I don't know if the U.S. has that.
We can't.
No. Can't.
We're all immigrants.
But isn't that? But shouldn't we have something that tells us, hey, we're all immigrants?
I think that's what the Constitution was supposed to do.
Here's how we
I think
should.
what the Bill of Rights was supposed to do.
I don't think we know, and I think that's the reason why we always we're so different. We're so like different minded. And I'm not
it's
saying
a
that's
good
a bad thing.
It could be great. It could be bad, depending on how you look at
but
it.
it's
right?
just it makes it so crazy
Nah,
because it's
you got
like
a point. You got a
even
point.
within mask, even within people that are mask people, there's still a division of well, who should wear the mask? When should you wear the mask? How should you wear the mask? You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Like if somebody asks you what you are, you're gonna say Dominican. You're not gonna say American.
Or I'm not gonna say.
Well, whatever.
No,
give it a-
you're right. Yeah.
You could be born here. Like, nah, I'm Dominican.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't say I'm American.
Actually, I say I'm from Earth. It's the first thing I say.
I'm an
I
earthling.
like it.
And then the next thing they ask is, oh, no, where you from? Earth.
I'd be like,
Sociopath.
I'm hungry. That's who I am. I'm fucking hungry. That's what I am. But no, that's a funny concept to think of.
I don't
because
know, man. Like,
there is no singular direction, which could be what makes us great, and also the catalyst for all of our fucking problems. Because you have the right to be different and to associate with completely different walks or just directions of life.
right.
And then
instead of
when a time like this happens, no one's on the same page.
No one's on the same page because there's too much hurt, right? There's too much hurt. There's too much history, and there's not enough compassion or understanding. It's like, get over it.
And it's
That was
still a
years
power
ago.
grab
We
struggle.
were partying.
right. Come on, man. It wasn't me. It was my ancestors.
I did that to you.
Oh, no. That's a...
Yeah, I don't like that. So how do you like? I've been thinking about that, right? Like, how do you unify? Like, one of my and I'll talk about my honorable mention when it comes. But I've been listening to somebody talking about how Japan and how the East came to rise. And they're talking about how it's always been based upon the destruction and the progression of a country is always based upon their beliefs and how that belief system either deteriorates or how that belief system strengthens that country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, well, what do we as a country today all can believe in? Like, we're not even all in belief that we're American. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even that is like, nah.
I'm trying to think about the last time the country came together.
9/11.
9/11.
9/11.
But not all of us, because we didn't like Muslims. Not us, but...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Well, we came together to hate on Muslims.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
With the common enemy for some reason. Right. Even I may even think about Japan like that. How did Japan get to where it is? Nagasaki, Hiroshima.
Yep.
Fucking destroyed their country. Fuck America. We got to build back stronger. We need a vision for Japan.
Right.
Yeah. Sports?
China too.
Music, sports. But do cultural influences matter about
right.
bringing us together? Like, I feel like rap might be the only thing.
Rappers are dying.
Oh no! But
Rappers are getting shot.
Rappers
They're getting
are
shot. They're
dying.
getting shot.
But the music, you can find the music in every corner of America.
You can.
In every corner of America, hip hop has some kind.
But
of
I don't know
influence.
how much.
We
unity-
just listen to that shit and then go kill niggas.
Yeah, I don't know how much unity we can come. I don't know how we can come together over.
Nah, it's not a
Wow.
direction. There should be no beef when that song is on. Though.
There should be no beef.
No beef when that song is on. Yeah, I don't know, man. But we need something.
Well, we do need something.
And you know what? I tell you, the next time we come together, government mandated vaccinations. We'll all storm the streets. I'm not taking it. I'm gonna fuck what nobody says. Not yet.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I want to see what happens to the first million people that have.
And I'm like, what are they gonna do to me though? You just told me that I have to. I gotta give a pound of flesh to buy a ticket to a concert. So what's next? Tron can't go to school.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's
go to
exactly
work.
how that's going to work.
I can't go to work. I can't.
That's exactly how it's going to work.
Am I like gonna have to get like a walk around with like some kind of like black war paint on my every
Social
outfit that I
exclusion.
have? Yeah, social exclusion like that.
Man.
Social
You're one of
exclusion.
them. Yeah, you're one of them.
What if it impacts? Remember they were talking about like a social score.
Like
That's in China.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
if they were talking about implementing that here? What if your COVID test or result or lack thereof affects your?
And instead of a teardrop, you have to
Human
get UV tattooed underneath your eye for unvaccinated.
Unvaccinated.
Right underneath your eye.
That sounds
UV.
sounds so bad.
When you walk in restaurants, the music shuts down. Oh, one of them. One of them. It just sounds like a fucking movie, man. I'm telling you, the UV.
They become the new black people.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
Right?
Yeah. The new niggas.
The new black.
The new black is the UVs.
The UVs. Well, sign me the fuck up because I was black before that shit. I would be unvaccinated
Yeah, we're used to this shit.
and black
We're
after
used to
that
this
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Sign
New
me up
black,
for
old black.
UV.
Yeah,
Fuck
same black.
that.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be a lot more people that are UV though. Like, nah, I'm good. I ain't doing it.
I'm too conspiratorial, man.
Imagine, what are you? UV, man.
UV.
UV.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die because I didn't do something that was simple. That all of y'all were like, stop it already, like cut it out, it's enough, like do it, and I'm gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna be good, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be like, this motherfucker did not listen to
He
any
didn't
of
fucking listen. He got what he
Yeah,
deserved.
he got what he deserved.
Not
man.
believe in tuberculosis, huh?
Alex is gonna be like, at least that death prep for this.
I'm good to go. Good to go with
I'm
him.
prepared for this dude, man.
I was ready for this day.
Yeah, you do bring up a funny point. Not funny point, a sad point though. Oh, rappers are getting shot, bro.
Rappers are getting shot.
Rappers are getting
I don't-
killed.
I don't
know
get
about
it.
killed.
Yeah.
I know of one.
Yeah,
Pop Smoke,
D3O or something like that
Oh, I
from
don't know
Texas.
who that is.
Rizzo,
King Von.
King Von,
That's one. That's the only
Pop
one that I
Smoke.
know.
Pop Smoke. There was another kid in Florida. There's been at least Nip. You're talking like
People die all the time, dog.
Oh, shit.
yeah, but I mean, you don't hear about
All the time, Alex?
doctors
They
getting
don't?
murdered. Like you don't hear like there's been a string of doctors being murdered by other doctors or by the medical. That doesn't pop off. It's specific to this industry.
You know what I was thinking this weekend? Is his rap, because rap's always been controlled by let me ask, is rap always been controlled by street niggas?
I don't think it's controlled by street niggas.
In what aspect? Because it's always been controlled by Jewish people. But.
That's what I
So
think.
all right, so
Bordering.
I don't mean distribution,
Okay.
universal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about like management, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Management.
Think about the top rappers. Yeah.
Is management
There's street dudes behind them.
street dudes, right?
Yeah.
Is
In some way, shape, or form.
Is that the reason why somebody like Smiles and
From Orlando?
the Asian and the black dude?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're from Miles and South Star or whatever.
South Star. Yeah,
right?
there you go.
Orlando,
Is that the
Florida.
reason why they didn't make it?
I
Because they didn't have a street team behind
I
them?
don't think they
It
were
was
good.
gimmicks, too.
But
That was a good song.
They had a good song.
You didn't like that song?
There's a lot of gimmicks. Tekashi 6ix9ine has a
But he's
Netflix
back-
show.
But he's back. He was backed by street dudes.
they remind me.
That's what I'm saying. Styles. That's what I'm saying, right?
What was the
I don't wanna agree with you.
Dalmatians? Now, what was it? The Dalmatians.
You're right.
And what was the movie with Queen Latifah and
Oh, Brown Sugar.
yeah. The hoe
Ren and
is
Tin.
mine. Ren and Tin. That was fucking Smith South Star. Whatever the fuck that was.
But they wasn't backed by street dudes.
Gotta get.
Whenever I think of somebody that didn't make it, it's usually because they weren't backed by they didn't have street dudes. Like who made it that wasn't affiliated somehow?
Eminem.
Yep.
Dre.
Dre?
Dre?
No, Eminem was backed by Dre.
No, but I mean, he made it
but
to
he-
Dre.
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't
'cause he
have
was like
a street team.
underground. He was
Yeah,
underground.
No, I can see how.
He's white.
And I'm
because
sure
that's where a lot of the
I'm
music
generalizing.
is deriving from anyway, right? Those inner city areas. So you're gonna be
And that's where the money has to come
right.
from.
You're
in
the
order for you
nicest
to-
rapper in this hood. The
because
hood to
they're
back
looking at
you.
rap as a way to clean the money.
Could be that. It could be like, yo, now he's got a ticket to get out of here.
No, yeah. And
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
clean our money through this.
That's what that Tekashi shit was. I'm sorry.
Rockefeller Records.
I still don't know if that's the reason why these motherfuckers is getting killed because I think of a
Inc.
person. I think of a person
Murder
like
Inc.
yeah, but again, those individuals like a Jay Prince. This is as street as you can get, right? As far as this Craig goes, but he's not out here shooting people,
Right,
and
and
none
that
of
was
shit.
and that
Well, I don't
Murder
think that
Inc.
he
was-
ever had to.
Never had to.
He has. He's that
You
powerful.
see how he
where
walks around now? Still.
Yeah, I know, but I
don't
just think
understand
that you Nah, I do.
There's certain things I just do not
Just-
understand.
There's a reason though.
I don't understand because I'm not a street dude, so I just don't understand how certain things are uberly respected, and other things that you think should have the same type of respect get stomped on.
Right.
Like, I just don't have the eye for that. Like I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see through that. I don't know.
Right.
There's a history behind that,
Right.
man. That
Yeah.
when you're in it, if you know type shit.
Right.
And
Right.
I imagine that he probably just peeled skin off of people.
It's
Some
almost like
heinous
you
shit
get to
like
a
that.
certain level where there's no out.
I mean, he stopped that whole Pusha T shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Say you're fucking with the money. All right.
No, it's not on Drake's side because Pusha still goes.
Yeah, but
Pusha still goes.
He stopped Drake, and I know there's a reason. I feel like my intuition
There's a
tells
reason
me,
why he stopped Drake,
yeah.
and I don't know the reason. I don't know the reason.
And I think it was benefit.
fucking with the formula, dog.
It was
the same one get us paid.
It was a benefit for Pusha.
I think that's the reason why Pusha still feels comfortable going.
I think.
I don't think it's
I don't
because
really hear him going that hard though. No.
and he doesn't. He's not even going
not
that
going
hard.
Like, I think-
He's
Oh,
still-
why would I?
He's still subliminal.
Bro, why would I?
Drake
If you're
is-
gonna go
Drake is super
and you're
petty.
not afraid, go.
I think Drake
say
was
my
gonna
name.
crush that man's heart.
No.
I think so.
You think Drake was gonna come back with bars?
No, not bars. Some information. That
Drake
probably
is
would have
super
made
petty,
Pusha
though.
go over the edge.
That would have made Pusha call some dudes.
Not call some dudes, but like maybe do something he don't really want to do.
Okay. All right.
I don't see it.
I see it.
I don't see it. I just came at you and just talked about your man's who's got disease and about to die, and you think that you're gonna have something on me that's going to cause me to? No, I don't see it.
Why not?
I
Why,
don't
would-
see
why would
that.
he go so hard?
I think Pusha's a real dude too. He might be fine.
I don't know.
No, I mean I'm not. I don't know if he's. I don't.
I like where you're going. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I like where Bub's going with
The
this.
world will never know. Drake
Usually
ain't
you
gonna do
stop. You stop the person that's going to probably do the most damage. You don't stop the guy that's
What?
not.
Right.
gonna do
No.
Why
but-
did he stop
wait,
Drake?
Wait, you're attached to Drake. Why wouldn't you stop Drake? You're not attached to Pusha T.
But that's not what he said. He said if it continued, and by continue it just means if Drake put something out, or that's what I'm assuming. If it continued, it would have fucked up the money.
Okay.
So he didn't say anything about Drake or Pusha T.
Right.
But he stopped Drake.
Yeah,
He
because
didn't let Drake put out he could have allowed Drake to put that out and then stop Pusha.
And from my experience, usually you stop the person that you think is the most deadliest. You don't go after the weakest person.
But no, it's
Ever.
what you're killing though, because if what he was gonna put out fucked up his brand, because you could go too far. You could say something where just
why do you
people
think they
go
stopped?
left. Like,
why do
yo,
you think they stopped Nas from going out Summer Jam? Because he was about to do some disrespectful shit.
Yeah. So Nas stopped it.
No, they put
Oh,
a stop
Summer
to
Jam.
it.
Summer Jam
Right.
stopped it. Okay. Where are you going with this? I don't know where you're going with this.
So
I
you
don't
go
get it.
you go after the person who you believe is gonna fuck some shit up.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
I hear
I
your
think
point,
you
man.
have the
I hear your point.
opportunity to destroy your image, the image that is the money. If this thing goes left and it's not received like a back-to-back was with Meek, and instead it comes out like you're just this petty motherfucker who does this shady shit for the cat.
I'm not even saying shady.
Well,
Some damage.
whatever it is, but if
Right.
there's a line, and
Right.
if you cross that line and it fucks up your image,
But I'm talking about
Was Pusha T
streetwise.
worth that?
Streetwise, you don't go after the guy that you feel is
But
no
you
threat.
don't know me. So why would you try to stop me? You're gonna stop the person that you know because you're gonna fuck up the money.
No,
Wait a
obviously
minute.
he
So
know-
are we saying Reem, and by we I mean Reem and Alex, are we saying that Pusha had more leverage to kill whatever Drake has and had going on than Drake having more leverage to kill whatever Pusha has or had going on?
not the leverage. Pusha had less to lose, so he can go hard. He can say whatever he wants because it's like that's his push.
But
Push didn't make God's plan.
No. Pusha is 100% the underdog here. But from what I'm taking from you is, if I'm Jay Prince, I'm not looking at it from an underdog status. I'm looking at it from fuck up the money, right? And if I'm taking what you guys are saying, fucking up the money means that Pusha T has leverage on fucking up Drake, which is the money.
If Drake responds,
If
in a
Drake
way
responds.
that tarnishes his
Pusha
image.
T has leverage on fucking up whatever Drake is or is going to be.
Think about
Think about how worldly Drake is.
No.
Pusha T has leverage. I think the only worldly thing that Pusha T has done is that, and I shouldn't say the only because this is fucking monumental, is the McDonald's thing, right?
Yeah.
And again, I don't want to disrespect the only because that's
No,
fucking monumental.
he gets money.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to put it at that level. I want to put it in a very simplistic form, as simple as I can, right? It's always the second person that gets flagged, right? You see in all kind of sports.
Yeah.
First person reacts.
Second
Second person,
I
boom.
caught you. Yeah,
Foul.
yep.
Now LeBron James is teched out of the game. That's fucking up the money. Yeah, LeBron James won the fight. LeBron James but because he got caught wilding, now he's out.
And that's what I'm asking.
And we lose the game.
And that's what I'm asking. Because if I'm a no name and I have leverage to make LeBron James foul out,
React.
it doesn't give a fuck who I am. Like you said, you're so all I'm saying is we think that Pusha T had that same leverage as the no name in a basketball game to make Drake
Get out of character.
Yeah,
or
No, he said he was going to get out of character.
But what I'm
said it.
saying
He's
is
like, I was going to
because
say some fouls.
there's a reason why outside of money, there's also, from my perspective, outside of money, there's a reason why Jay Prince gets involved. He doesn't get involved in everything, right? But some shit can lead to street shit, and I think that's where Pusha was trying to push this.
Because Drake ain't going in the street.
Right. It's the same
is
thing.
Pusha going on the street?
It's the same thing why Meek.
Pusha's going on the street?
Pusha can go in the street.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
it's the same reason why Meek wasn't gonna win, because people were like, "You're talking to Drake like that? This is Drake. Drake's not going there." But for me, when I think there's in a lot of music, there's a lot of street politics, and you don't when you see a beef happening. I'm not going after the guy that's really not going to do much damage. I'm going to go after the guy. My conversation would be with the guy that I know can call the dogs, right? And can start a war.
Drake got war money.
My point. So you stop the guy that's probably going to say some shit, right? Even though he's not potentially going to be the guy that's going to fight or shoot. But he can push the button.
I think Bo got a point too.
No, I agree with what you're saying. And that right there, you have that leverage, and you let this second string player, I'm not calling Push a second string player, I'm going back to analogy, I'm just letting you're letting this role player get your star player to react out of character, even if Drake is not involved, but somebody from
LeBron
his
gotta
entourage.
be in the game.
Right. Somebody from his entourage gets into a scuffle in Virginia and kills somebody.
You can let
That's
Lance
on Drake.
Don't
now.
let Lance Stevenson get you out of character.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. I can't have that. For what?
We lose everything.
You do have a kid, all right? And you can't hide it from the world anymore. So let's just fucking make
right.
an album.
He was right.
Fucking right. All right. What's the name? Does have sickles. Oh, no, he does. I don't know what 40
He
has.
is, yeah, he's
I forgot what
sick.
it is. Yeah,
He's sick. All right. So it's not like he lied. Yes, it was tasteless.
He made a mock. He was
All right, it was
mockery.
tasteless.
Yeah.
But let's not get ejected.
Like, grow your beard out.
Grow a beard and,
Have fun.
you know,
Put a heart in your head.
and then make laugh now, cry later. And get another 100 million views on whatever, and then let's drop. What is this shit gonna be? Certified Lover Boy.
Certified.
I'm concerned.
What y'all think?
Of what?
I haven't heard any
Certified
song
Lover
from
Boy.
it. I don't know if it's gonna be like his.
Is
it
this
his
out?
No, it comes out in January.
No,
Is it gonna be his 808s, or is that just like a funny name for it?
I need some pusher bars on there. Sneaky. Just sneak them in there. Just sneak them in there.
He's gonna.
I just need to hear something. Just sneak them in there.
does it.
Make no mistake. Drake won that battle to me. Won the battle back. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I would never think that I would hear you say Drake won anything. Okay.
I'm not biased. I'm telling you.
He had some fire bars in that next one, but then when you go back to what was said on the Pusha album, yeah, no, I don't know.
I can't remember what he said on that album. The one that sparked it. I have to go back and listen to it.
I fucks with Pusha.
I fuck with both of them. I love both of their music. I love both of their music. But back to the Certified Lover Boy. Is it gonna be like him and
how do we get
what's
here?
the name singing?
Drake?
Him and what's my guy?
I think it's him exploring the different love songs all over the world.
I can't feel the touch. What's his name?
Exploring how to explore different love beats and how to sing and maybe rap every once in a while.
So it's gonna be his 808s and Heartbreaks.
Nah, it's gonna be Views Part 2.
Okay, we'll see. He rap. We'll see.
I think so.
We got here because we started talking about rappers getting killed, and then
the-
somehow we
I think
segued into
today
Pusha T.
is So Far Gone's birthday.
That was a great one.
So far gone.
Mixtape, by the way.
Yeah, So Far Gone was fantastic.
Was that the one that he's looking
Is
up? the
anything
balloons?
I'm doing brand new? Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Is that
No, no,
balloons?
no.
That's
Balloons.
Tetris?
He's not.
they're the hearts. I thought
Hearts. What is it?
it's the very first one he put out. The project. Yeah, that was
It's not. It's not the first one. It's the one that kind of went.
the one that went off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got
Successful.
into that.
Successful.
Put him on the map.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
with all of that
rappers
said, rappers stop killing each other.
We also was talking about before the podcast. I don't know if that got recorded, but Rap City. Somebody mentioned thought Rap City.
Rap
in the
City.
We
basement.
thought it was back
I
in
thought it was
Yeah.
back.
I did see that with Absol and Home, the other guy.
and Russ.
Russ.
But I was like,
Tigger.
gotta give Tigger his flowers,
Nah,
man.
Tigger used to
Tigger
rap,
was,
man.
Tigger was nice in the booth
Tigger was nice. With a smile.
with a smile.
It
Always happy.
doesn't matter who was in there. He was still smiling.
It's
That might be the
telling you-
best part about Tigger is that he didn't try to conform to whoever was rapping with him.
No, it was
No,
Tigger.
Because he had the grittiest of the gritty and then the prettiest of the pretty
Right.
yeah,
rapping, and it was
And I'm
just always
Tigger.
that's Tigger,
yeah.
authentic,
Really freestyling.
really freestyling with monsters though.
Yeah.
He had he had his hand on the pulse of the culture for a minute,
For
yo.
a good while.
Yo,
He had a good
I
run
don't
with
know-
Rhapsody in
I
the
don't know.
basement.
I don't know what was better. I don't think Yo MTV Raps was better than Rap City.
No,
The basement.
the basement.
The base, not the basement.
It was the basement. They had a
Basement.
pool table at
Pool
that
table,
downstairs.
chilling, interviews, right? It was almost like a kind of podcast.
It was a podcast.
It was supposed to be better because Yo MTV Rap laid the foundation.
Right.
And I
Fat
think
Five Freddy.
we were at the age where we
I
were
ain't dissing it.
really
Yeah.
interpreting things with Tigger that we weren't old
You're
enough
right.
to understand.
Yo MTV Raps was probably like the grandfather or the
Right.
father of
Right.
of Rap City.
Like my older cousin Antoine might feel a different
well,
way about that.
I think
Yeah.
Yo MTV Raps was doing something different where they was actually going to shows. Like Fat Five Freddy was at shows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like his
Right.
interviews were coming from live events and things like that.
And he was like the first like, what do they call those VJs? I know they
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
videos, but he was like the
Right.
first video DJ, and he did it well. Like he was explosive. He was.
Remember the jukebox? Where you could order
I do remember the
Yeah.
videos
Yep.
on TV?
Call the TV up.
I did it a couple times.
I had to get your ass whipped.
My mama found
That
out.
would.
I had to get
My
your
mama found
ass
out.
whipped.
She found out.
The box.
Yeah,
what
they
we
changed
call
it to the box after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Yo MTV Raps is more like what E News is today for rap,
Yeah.
and the Tigger is more like the what podcasts are today, because that was the closest she was getting to these rappers.
That was the closest. you were.
Everybody went,
And then it's like going to the booth after.
and then
End the
yeah,
show.
and every show we gonna end it with a let's get it off.
Yeah.
With a respect for hip, like show. You got to show off now because that's what this is about.
Right.
So show and prove now.
Right. You
We
nice?
played pool. We talked about.
It's
whatever
almost
we're gonna
going
talk
on like
about.
Sway, right? Or Funk Master Flex now. That's
Yeah.
the equivalent. Like
Yeah.
you gotta give some bars when you come out
Get some
here.
bars.
Yeah. Oh, that just brought me back to Rockefeller going Hot 97. Good times.
I promise you, he's only 16.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm glad that you brought up Tigger, man. He still looks the fucking same. That black don't crack,
Yeah,
boy.
man. Still looks
think-
the same.
I think that
What's in his diet?
Rockefeller going to Hot 97 was the first time where I told myself, oh shit, there's this thing called being biased. Because I love this. I am in love with this, and I should be hating right now.
I should not like this.
I shouldn't like
I
this.
shouldn't like this at
I
all.
shouldn't like this at all.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Record. Put the tape in.
Like
Record.
forever. Like it's like
Yo,
it's still going.
That was out of control. That was out of control.
Running it back. And
Yo, do you remember?
Beanie came on the map for me hard.
And I don't remember where he came from.
Chris.
Eugene, the first day that he dropped Takeover. I remember being at your house and Eugene pulling up in the Jeep. Yo, did you hear this?
And it was crazy.
Yo.
Go nowhere.
So listen,
And it was crazy.
It's like, yeah, he came on my man Prodigy like that?
We
Corey
dropped
Corey-
somebody off at somebody's house that day.
yo, Corey Brown. I'll never forget it. Corey Brown comes to my house, rings the doorbell. Say, yo, come to the car. I said, what? Don't. I'm like, oh, see. We listened to the whole song in front of my crib. And he just pulls off. I'm like,
Was
where
that
we going?
Kanye or Just Blaze?
Kanye.
Kanye. No, was it? Was Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Take over.
He pulls off. Like, where we going? The barbershop. Bad.
Yeah. We need the all injustice. We need the all injustice.
We all got to listen to this. And it was just like over and over. Did you bring that back? Yeah.
I think if the story's right, he debuted that at Summer Jam when he had the picture of Prodigy in the dance outfit.
Yep.
There. But I remember it being pissed off at Funk Flex because he dropped bomb after bomb after bomb and shit.
It's like, all right.
Never played the fucking song, bro. And I'm just like, see, yo, drop it. I'm like, God damn, Flex, just let it rock, bro.
God damn it.
Let it rock. But yeah, that was a good time. That was a good beef.
That was a fucking.
And then I remember, unfortunately, my great aunt passes away. Right, so everybody's at the house, and she passed away right after Ether dropped. And so right after Ether dropped, that was played like forever.
Yeah,
it felt like COVID.
It didn't go away. It wasn't going away.
It wouldn't go away. And I'm at my aunt's house, and everybody's talking about Ether, and I'm just in there.
Ether might be the greatest battle rap song.
I'm in there ready to fight everybody.
Right, right. I'm already mad about my aunt.
Yeah.
And y'all niggas sitting here talking about.
And these are her grandkids,
right? They ain't my grandkids, that's for sure.
Yeah, these are her
body
grandkids.
one of y'all.
It was going.
Ether was crazy for me because I was a Nas fan, and his mom was dying at the time, and I remember Cameron said something about his mom dying. Like,
this is Koofy smacking days.
This was Koofy smacking days. Yeah, which again was, I had a problem with that because I'm like, I like that. Like, it's
beautiful ignorance here.
You know what I'm saying? It's
definitely black on black violence,
but God damn it, that's kind of catchy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can't slap his yarmulke off. No, it's Scoofies only. Okay, all right, I hear you.
It was so ignorant. It was so fucking. It was refreshing.
I didn't know we can get here.
I didn't know we
could go that low. Yeah,
it was because that, again, they had just. Dipset was such a movement, man. They had just came off of Bill O'Reilly, Cam, and
you're mad.
Oh my God, that was me and Omar must have watched that for like 9 weeks straight, though.
Really
like that was too much. You're mad.
I know you.
Yo, to do that to
started with
Bill O'Reilly,
right?
So to come off of that. And know that these are the type of dudes you are, and then to call it the Koofy smacking era, it was just like, yo, come, how can you hate on that? That
gotta probably be one of the most.
How can you hate on that? You can't. Yeah.
Prime time, homie.
Damn, that was too much. That was too much for me.
It's just too much going on. It's just
there was too. How can you hate these dudes?
Right.
How can you hate? They're going on Bill O'Reilly. And
what's crazy is people were focused, which
shit.
Rightfully so, right? You're focused on two one of the greatest in the game, their beef, but then you have this.
These little motherfuckers just
wildin'. My brother still loves them.
Just wildin'.
Oh man,
just wild. Yeah, no, Ether was great. But he was going through that shit with his mom. So I didn't know. For him to come up, I don't know how you do that. Like, even to this day, I'm still very much astounded by that. Like, you're in your 20s. He was young. You're in your 20s. You're just getting off of, or 29, so you're entering 30. You're just getting off of losing your mom, or you're in the process of losing your mom, and you got one of the dopest diss songs probably ever, Takeover,
by the biggest artist
in rap. And it was on Blueprint, right? Which was a fucking hell of an album.
I fucking love that album.
Comes out
hell of a fucking
September
album.
11th.
Comes out when the Twin Towers
drop.
Fam, like, come on. You like, how do you take all of that out of your brain and come up with Ether? That's a lot.
They played the beat.
But it's almost
when the beat came on, everything
but I think it's almost
else disappeared.
If not, I don't want to compare the two songs, but it's just as strategic as Back to Back. Right? Because Back to Back almost won a Grammy, right? Got nominated for a Grammy. right? And so it's just.
He wanted.
I'm not saying the magnitude of the song was the same, but just the strategy behind it to even.
And the intensity, right?
Right.
Like
he didn't
it comes
curse.
on. He didn't curse.
He doesn't curse in it. That's what makes it dope.
He doesn't curse.
Nas?
Doesn't curse. No, Drake.
Oh, Drake.
Oh, Drake. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I gotta
No.
listen to
Nas
Ether
is like.
Nas, to me,
Wait,
Nas.
how much curse
Dick
is
sucking lips.
Yeah, dick sucking lips.
Nas
yeah.
is having fun with Ether, right? That's the point.
That's
I
the
don't know.
point.
I don't think there was nothing fun about it.
No.
Ether was.
Fam.
He was cracking jokes. He was
Ether
having.
was-
He was cracking jokes.
He
though.
was. So if you
I don't know.
listen to Blueprint.
Picks up and he
so,
calls him a camel and shit. Like
so listen to Blueprint
too.
2.
Whiskers like a rat.
Yeah.
he's having fun.
That wasn't fun.
That
Yes,
wasn't
it
fun. That
is.
wasn't
These
fun.
are-
That's
these
bad.
are
That's-
precision.
I'm trying to hurt. Yeah, these are daggers.
Are
These are daggers. These
No.
are daggers.
These are things that I know you're insecure about.
Right.
Big ass lips that
Fun-
everybody keep calling you
fun
Joe
girls,
Camel and
Girl,
shit.
what you think you getting, girl? No,
Because of your looks.
No,
no, you're right. You're right.
I really-
Insecurities.
I honestly believe Nas was in the booth very calm.
I mean, yeah, but
Once he came up with the bars, he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
fry this nigga."
No, yeah. So that's what I mean by fun. Not fun in the sense of like I'm not.
I'm not stressing about what's going on.
Yeah, right. But fun like you.
He says that shit.
Like listen to the fucking intro
Oh,
to the song. You like you.
All of that is
Because Jay was
calculated.
Jay, but I think it was calculated fun. Jay, if you listen to Blueprint 2, Jay was upset.
Oh, he's mad.
Upset.
Yeah. It got him.
Cause Jay,
I think he admits that too. Like he,
What? What you talking? You didn't have to wait till Blueprint 2?
Super
Super ugly.
No.
Super ugly came out. I was like, "Oh, this nigga's mad. He is emotional."
his mom was on Hot 97.
Yeah,
I think-
you can't
I think-
say that. You can't do that.
I think Jay was building up. I think the Super Ugly came out like, oh shit, all right. Now I'm gonna keep throwing shit at you because I want you to come back out, knowing Nas is not gonna go to no radio station. He's not gonna go on no mixtape and drop a
mic.
freestyle. I'm done.
He did go to a radio station. He did go to a radio station.
And drop a freestyle?
Didn't drop a freestyle.
No.
But
I think Jay was baiting in to a back and forth. Let's do some music shit. And Jay was like, "This motherfucker don't want to drop nothing."
No, I already did. Done.
Yeah.
Blueprint 2. I'm upset, nigga.
Yeah.
You want more than what's gonna be,
yeah,
nigga?
but Nas went to Power
was
105.
He didn't
After-
He didn't drop a song.
Right.
Alex is what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Right.
This is the
I
reason.
can't believe y'all think he was joking on Ether.
Not joking. I can see the fun.
Nah.
I can see the fun. It was
Yeah,
no
he,
jokes. It was no
he,
jokes.
he definitely, because he's Nas, right? Everything about him has that cool, calm, but daggers, fucking precision shotgun shells. Everything you think sounds lighthearted in a joke, it's supposed to.
But then he
because
dropped.
when
He did
hears
drop
it,
the realest nigga alive. What album was that? Was that on the Lost
Stillmatic?
Tapes? Was it on Stillmatic? I think we talked about this.
Yeah.
It's either
still hear him
Stillmatic
in
or
what's
Lost
the name?
Tapes. It's one of them.
I'm thinking of Destroy and Rebuild.
I hear remnants of Ether in You're the Man. One Mic.
Yep.
There are these, these little quiet references to
Right.
back when niggas try to come for me. Bitches left me because she thought I was finished.
Love that line. Love that line.
I was like, is he referring back to the skeeting on his baby seat?
Right.
So what we talking about
I
here?
think he dropped. Was it Black Republican?
They both did that.
I know, but he has a line in there where I can't remember the line, but it was almost like niggas is cool with guys they have beef with.
Yeah.
You gonna do that
Right
right with
with-
Jay's right? Okay,
I think that's the beauty though.
right.
When you have like Lil Wayne and Eminem, there's always that controversy of whenever they get together, are they dissing each other?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are they really dissing each
I'm
other?
fine with
when
that.
Yeah, right. Like there's always that like competitive controversy between rappers. Like, are you guys going?
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of true. Like LL, that whole LL and cannabis shit
Yeah.
started that way.
That was a setup.
Let me get the mic off your hand or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
nah, little nigga, you can't get this mic.
Yeah.
It's my mic.
Wyclef set that up. He orchestrated that.
That shit makes me think about that. What's the name?
Because LL did his verse over.
That's what I heard.
That's
Yeah,
cheating. That's
Yeah.
cheating.
that's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Did his
Can't do
verse
that.
awful.
That's cheating.
By the way, cannabis.
I want to
won
know
that
how
battle.
it went. Like, was it like I did my verse, I didn't hear Cannabis did his, he didn't hear mine, and then it was on the same thing, or was it like I did my verse. I heard Cannabis. Now I got to rewrite it.
I heard Cannabis ran his verse by LL, and LL was like, "Oh, that's your verse, all right," and then wrote.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Because I heard that's what the type of dude.
That's salt. That's light skin. That's
salt.
salt. That's
dude.
That's light skin.
Because at that time, Cannabis wordplay was crazy.
Well,
it was different.
He was big bro. LL was big bro. He was like, "Yo,
I'm on
like
your
that.
song."
I'm on your song. Thank you for having me.
Definitely
this is
a
what I
move.
got."
Right.
Somebody
was like, "Oh, word, that's what you got."
That was the first time I heard DMX. That was my introduction to DMX on that song. By the way,
name was out there.
Cannabis won that battle though. By the way,
not even close. Destroyed him.
Second round knockout was like.
Cannabis has some of my favorite bars. I got more lines.
Cannabis does have a lot of my favorite
Bible quoted by.
But
Jesus,
it's just like
more lines than
he had the album came out. I was in college.
A million pair of Adidas.
Yeah,
fucking with the Cannabis. She was like, bars.
Like mixtape Cannabis was crazy. Like then when I got the album, the first song was like, ooh. Mm-hmm. Then after that.
Nah, what's that 2000 album?
Can I Bust? I was just looking at that the other day.
That album's dope.
After that first album, I didn't even go.
Is it Can I Bust?
Oh, that was his first album. Is that another one?
Yeah, Can
I Bust is not 2000. It's earlier. I was in college. I was a freshman.
But it's 2000. Is that when he went
away?
like
50.
That's 99.
Is that when he went to the army and then came back and started rapping again?
I don't know.
Because once he started rapping again after you left and went to the army, he wasn't Cannabis anymore. Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, son.
He was like CBDs.
He should have.
Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, and it cracked you up so bad.
Copy that was bourbon. Almost.
He's like CBDs. Fucking stupid, bro.
Man.
That was good though.
It was so
good.
dumb it cracked me up.
He wasn't Cannabis.
That's
He
90.
was like, oh good.
Yo, Reem is falling asleep.
That shit woke me right up.
Bring us over here like.
Oh my god! He's
Shout
not
out
Cannabis.
shout out to all the food.
Yes.
All the food.
Migdalia and Mama Marlene.
Oh my
Yes,
God. We love
sir.
you guys.
Go Glam.
Go Glam.
Go
Follow.
food.
Jesus
Christ.
Follow. She has the
I got lunch for tomorrow.
yes.
Aesthetics? No. What do you call it?
Aesthetics.
Esthetician.
Esthetician.
So definitely.
There you go, Alex.
Mental clarity. I keep telling ya.
Right.
I'm never gonna.
This motherfucker is like anesthesiologist, anthropedia. What you do? Anthropologist.
Yeah.
What you do? Yo, asthmatic. He's asthmatic. Yo, you gotta stop busting nuts, bro. You gotta take 7 days. You gotta hold back for 7 days, bro. We losing you, buddy. Oh man. Yeah, no, go Glam. That's the
Yes, sir.
that's the
Thank you for all the
Instagram.
food.
Thank
very
you.
much. That
Thank
was
you.
delicious.
Appreciate
I don't know.
it.
Hey, if y'all eat like that every day,
Oh, hold on. Yeah,
that'd be problematic. That'd be super problematic if y'all eat like that every day. That's delicious.
Fire.
Oh my God.
Damn, Kama.
Nah, but shout out to them.
Boom. Got my Glam kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my Glam kit.
How are you the only one who got one?
Huh?
Why do you have a glam kit?
Because I got nieces.
Oh, okay.
Alex wanted one.
I know shit about
Why are you the only one?
I like why you don't. I wanted some lipstick. It's not for me. I don't want to open it, but yeah, Go Glam got just the stocking stuffer.
That's what she
The
said.
homemade
She sold out
mixture
of.
she sold out of the
have to get
lip
some of that.
gloss, and then so this is Glam gloss. And
All natural.
The color is She Slays.
All natural.
But it's
people.
spelled like slay. I guess it's the Christmas play on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I hear
She
you.
slays.
She
I like
slays.
it. I like it.
And then the lip butter.
All
is
natural, by the way, right?
All natural.
All natural.
I
Yeah,
still
I'm
got
gonna
mine.
have to cop some of that.
I can't read the name on the lip butter. But yeah, it's just strawberry lip butter. But yeah, so she put the package together. You guys can see it. Go Glam. Migdalia, You
Dahlia.
fucks with us.
Yeah, shout out to Gogo Glam, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're fam
Does
for
an
real
amazing
now.
work.
You future guests have a lot of work ahead of you.
Oh God,
Yes. Woof.
Oh, they
Mama
she set the
Marlene,
tone.
thank you.
They do, because that was
Wow.
There's a lot of
God.
food.
Wow.
and delicious.
So Miggs, you was probably the first one to come bring on some gifts.
That's right.
I don't know.
I rock mine all the time.
You might have to come back a little.
A little heavier next time.
Miggs, you
huh?
might have to come back a little heavier bag
a little
next
heavier
time.
bag.
You know what I mean? I think you can do it though.
We'll cook for Miggs next time though.
Miggs,
We just had a bottle for him.
Miggs, I think you can do it though.
And Joe brought a bottle.
Wait,
Joe
wait.
brought a bottle.
Joe brought a bottle.
Let me finish. Miggs, I think you can come back with a heavier bag.
Jeez.
It's encouraged.
Yeah.
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 Shout out
What'd
to
you
Miggs.
say? Cook for him? Joe? What? Joe, shout out to Joe though.
Shout out to Joe. Hey,
Yeah,
you
man, that's
fitness.
my guy, man.
Yeah.
Like
Joe's a
when
hero.
I feel lazy, I go on his page and he's always working out. It's like, I gotta get the fuck up and
Yeah.
go work out.
And he's always telling you too.
I
He's
don't-
always telling you about yourself.
I don't, but I like the motivation.
All right. you don't bust a push up at night.
Nah, I get my ass up and I go. It's like, I can't be lazy. Let me get the fuck out of
Yo,
here.
Joe is the definition of the person who defines how much he loves his family by how much he's willing to kill for them.
Right.
Right. He's like, yeah.
But he's so subtle and calm about it.
That's the one that.
Right.
That's the murder.
Right? No.
Social path shit.
So he's not the motivator. Like, let's go. And it's like you're like you said, Alex. Like, nah, I gotta go do something. Something.
That's my guy. I can't wait for them. Yeah, A&D, you know, you guys are in my thoughts and our thoughts and prayers.
Word. Shout out to Andy.
Hoping that we get this situation rectified and the state realizes that
Word. I'm trying to hit these
wellness
classes,
centers
dog.
and gyms
Are you?
are what we should keep open.
Yeah, I owe you guys one.
Yeah.
I think you owe Reem one too.
I think we should do another podcast.
You should go.
I think we should do another podcast.
I'll be there.
Right.
Yeah, without the COVID this time.
But I think you owe
We missed somebody else. That
you
I
owe
wanted-
the group, and then I think you
Yeah,
owe
you
Reem
definitely.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Relax.
The day you caught your
One.
period.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
know
remember.
what?
Yeah,
no,
yeah, the cramps
one.
and you couldn't come.
One.
Yeah,
That's
cramps.
so disrespectful.
It's
I
just
can't
a
believe you guys
cycle.
disrespect me on the podcast. Like that.
It's just like, I remember. Yo, I'll be there at like 3:30. It's like, yeah, on my way.
I don't think I ever said I'm on my
7
way.
o'clock. No.
I definitely didn't say I'm on my way.
I'm bleeding. I'm spotting.
Spotting. I was gonna say.
I'm spotting. Can't go. Can't go.
I got
How
a
was
headache.
it?
I got a headache.
Headache. That's fine. Yo, you know what I want to shout out to? Because I don't know if we did. Jazz.
Yeah.
She opened up the 4 to
did she?
5, right?
Yeah.
The wellness center in East
Yep.
Providence.
Oh, she did it?
Yeah,
She did it.
So
Shout out to
that's
Jazz.
open. I know that they're doing like
Shout out
yoga
to Jazz.
classes and dance classes and meditation classes and all of that's going on out there. I don't know what the restrictions are going to be like, but look up 4 to 5 East Providence Wellness Center.
We did good this year, guys. I mean, it's not over, but we did good this year.
I think so. And it's not over.
Yo, can I get my moms on a podcast next week?
Yes.
Absolutely.
That sounds
Yes. We have
terrifyingly
We have a
awesome.
ton of questions.
I'm gonna let you guys know. It's a lot of truth comes out of that woman, dog.
We have a ton of questions.
I mean, respect my mother though. Like, you just said the boundaries and shit.
Just because she be
Oh,
talking.
work. So like, nah, let's not get too crazy. Like,
mom.
put some respect on my moms, bro.
Just because she did crack one time.
just one time, shit was popping.
Shit.
Oh yeah, mothers did crack.
Gotta slide that in.
We got honorables.
Yeah, I'll go first. I already talked about it. I think you guys should check it out. It's on Lupe's Instagram. Him and Rizzo Islam going back and forth about whether vaccine should be taken or not.
I got a few. So shout out to my guys, class of 2022, Team New England, for going to Pennsylvania this past weekend, undermanned, 7 deep, and winning the A-game fall shootout down in Spooky Nook.
7, huh?
7 deep,
How many games they had to play?
5 games,
Shit.
won it.
Good work, fellas.
Other thing, shout out to the city team out of Boston for their apparel and a lot of other things. They do good community work. They sponsor a lot of events and things like that. So shout out to the city team. And then if you haven't, check out Trial 4 on Netflix. It's a story about Sean Ellis, who did 22 years in prison for the murder of John Mulligan was a white Boston cop. Pretty interesting.
Trial 4. It's funny. I was watching some legal shit too. That I was going to shout out the trial of the Chicago 7. That's also on Netflix. Just related to a protest
That's
in
what I was thinking
Chicago.
about when you said trial 4.
Me too. And then when he said trial 4, but I skipped right over to trial 4 and looked at this shit.
Chicago 7.
But I'm gonna go watch that trial 4. But yeah, it's a protest in Chicago that then turned super violent, and in the government's plot to arrest the organizers. And a funny plot twist in it that I won't give too much to is that they just roped in the head of the Black Panther and try to like get them all locked up at the same time. The Black Panther's like, I ain't even do shit. Like, I was here for 40 minutes. But it's a cool story. It's a true story. But yeah, that and Kevin Hart dropped No Fucks Given.
How was that?
It is funny.
Yeah?
I have to go back. I think the Northern Lights kicked in a little too much for me.
It started off a little.
It
little
started
slow.
off, but then it got real funny.
The crazy part's in his crib, literally.
Yep.
Yeah, it's in his house.
All right.
In his crib.
It started out a little slow, but it
Doesn't
got
sound like it was that funny if you fell asleep.
No. One, I was really tired. Two, I was really lit up with the Northern Lights. But I remember like
I watched it last night.
stomach hurting when he starts talking about just being 40.
Right.
When he gets into that shit, it's just it's literally exactly how I feel.
Oh no bullshit.
Yeah, it's
No bullshit.
right into it. But yeah, just shout him out anyway. And then Affion Crockett, almost forgot. Affion Crockett dropped Mirror to Society on the LOL network if you have it or you have a Fire Stick
stand
like
up?
me. Yeah, it's a stand
up. Mine is going to be, I've been listening to this history podcast. It's called Supernova in the East.
This shit never pops up on my phone. What algorithm?
No. It's not a cheat code by any means. It's this guy named Dan Carlin, and I've always followed him. He has this podcast called Hardcore History.
Okay. You were telling us about this. It's short, but a lot of
Yeah,
detailed.
this is not short.
Okay.
This is not. So that's
Supernova.
what I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that this is a 5-part series on the deep roots of the Asia Pacific, dating back to the early 1800s up until now. It's a 5-part series, and every podcast is just shy of 5 hours. So I've been listening to this for 3 days. I'm on 1, and it's a 5-part series.
It's just 25 hours about
Asia Pacific. This guy does an extensive amount of work. Like when I tell you that it's descriptive, historical references, he has quotes, he's animated. You have to be into storytelling because again, and you have to section it out. Like I do it like an hour and a half at a time. There's only so much you can listen to, but it's his voice, it's the way that he tells the story. And if you're into storytelling, if you're not into storytelling, you're gonna fall asleep. This guy's gonna. His voice is too monotone. It's gonna put you to sleep. But if you're into storytelling and you're into history and you're into that type of shit, then hardcore history.
from what centuries?
Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. It tracks the Asia Pacific from the 18 teens to 1945.
Hiroshima.
Yep. So it almost gives you, and just by the first episode, I can understand from a country perspective why you would think you would have the upper hand and do Hiroshima and go to Hawaii. I can understand that. Like a lot of people are like, why the fuck would small ass Japan think that they have? I completely understand.
Belief. That one didn't work out so well.
It didn't work out. Did not work out.
90.
We did it again.
We did it
Fun,
again.
man.
We did
that
it
was
again.
fun. Hey,
Reem didn't fall asleep.
he said he didn't come back cannabis.
I know.
He came back CBD.
Oh shit! I cried off of that one.
That shit was good, man.
If y'all didn't catch that one,
That
don't let
shit
that go over
was
your head.
Thank
Good,
you.
yo. I don't care what nobody says. That was funny.
Cobb, I don't even think you finished it before a tear came out.
Before
Like
laughing.
you was,
shit.
you know how that
Before
comedian
I
knows they
feel-
got
I
a
feel
funny
so good
joke. Like
right
Kevin
now.
Hart does that
Yeah,
all the
all the
time.
time.
He did it
I
on
feel so
the
good
Zero
about
that last
Fucks
one.
Given. Yeah.
That's exactly what he knew. This is all about to kill him.
Oh, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the skit. Alex gonna take this one. This is gonna
And you didn't even care who doesn't laugh as hard as you. That shit was
I
funny.
was gonna laugh.
fucking funny, bro. That was funny.
Yo, shout out to y'all. Hey, I was gonna shout somebody out. Who was it? Aside from the food, I was gonna shout out y'all because we're getting stats. We're getting data.
Getting data.
Shout out to the listeners. Well, it's always shout out to the listeners.
Always.
Yeah. But shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, like, follow, comment, share, all that shit. Fuck with us.
Fuck with us.
And we out this bitch.
Peace.
Peace.